Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Wayne Rogers, Dan Travatti, special guest star Stephanie Powers. Tonight's episode, Echo of a Murder.
While you keep fiddling around with that dumb engine. Nothing ever works around here except me.
Well, Claire, the engine just stalled. I'll have it fixed in a minute.
And you know how I hate to sit in the sun. You know how bad it is for my skin. Well, if you think I'm gonna put up with this, you got another thing coming. The wife of a man who owns himself a lodge, well, she don't expect herself to be down on her hands and knees scrubbing no floor.
Never asked you to scrub floors. Oh. It's not demeaning to be a hostess while meals are being served.
Well, I should hope not, because my daddy didn't raise me up to be no hired hand. If he could see me now, he'd have a fit.
Voice of hers. How it grates on my nerves.
I don't care what you deny. Not a day goes by you don't go snooping around that redhead. You and your fancy lodge. Ain't nothing but a hole in the wilderness. Ain't nothing to do out here. Ain't nobody out here but a bunch of old ladies and senile old men. As a matter of fact, I think I'll just take me the next bus out of here, and I don't need no invitation from you.
Will you sit down in the boat?
Oh.
Just stop it, huh?
Looks like some late mail came in for you, Mr.
Stop that.
Don't do it! Don't take no rags off of me!
Watch out what you're doing, huh?
You!
What the devil's he doing to her?
Don't you let me go! Don't move!
My gracious. See her.
Oh, crazy! Claire! Claire! That's all I know, Sheriff. The owner of the lodge, killing his wife out on the lake. Of course I saw it. It's plain murder.
Ton? It's been a long time.
Mr. Jones, thanks for coming up. I hope you don't think I was taking advantage just because I knew your son.
I'm always glad to hear from Hal's old friends.
He didn't do it, Mr. Jones. Gil, Mr. Atkins, it just didn't happen the way people are saying.
Has he been charged yet?
Last night, right after I phoned you, they're calling it a suspicion of murder.
Well, let's start out by your telling me everything exactly as you saw it.
Lon, excuse me.
Good.
Lon, I hate to disturb you with all this excitement going on, but my TV isn't working. Do you think you could fix it?
Yeah, I'll have it taken care of right away. It's those new jacks they put in.
Well, whenever you get the chance.
Now, what did you see, Lon?
Trouble is, I don't know exactly what I saw. I know they were arguing out on the lake, and then Gil's wife screamed, and everybody's saying Gil hit her with the oar, but it couldn't have happened like that. I know Gil.
Has he made a statement to the sheriff?
Gil swears he was just trying to keep her from falling out of the boat. And the oar, he was just trying to reach her with it, not hit her. Gil doesn't swim. Neither did Claire. That's Miss Renford. She's a guest. Would you like me to point out where it happened?
Mm-hmm.
They were just to the right of where the sheriff's boat is now.
About 100 yards from here.
Yeah, and at that distance, you can't see everything. That's what I told Mr. Wright.
We all like Mr. Atkins too, Lon, but that wife of his was well...
For a woman sleeping and drinking the day away, snappish even at a good morning? Our sympathies are with Mr. Atkins, but to a point, that is.
Don't misunderstand us, Lon, but anybody who carried on the way Mrs. Atkins did, especially yesterday morning.
Claire went up and barged right into Miss Renford's cabin. You could hear Claire's voice all over the lake.
What were they arguing about?
Claire thought Gil was paying too much attention to Miss Renford, but Gil's always looking after the comfort of every guest.
I take it you folks are all going to be appearing as witnesses against Mr. Atkins?
Yes. With all due respect to Lon's friendship for Mr. Atkins, the whole thing took place right in front of our very eyes. Seeing is believing.
You know, ma'am, I wasn't too old when my grandfather took me to see a young fellow named Harry Houdini, who was appearing in our town. And at an early age, I learned two things. One, you can't eat a hot dog and cotton candy at the same time. And two, believing everything you see is nearly as bad as having to see everything you believe.
Jones? Sure glad you could come. Lon's talked about you often.
Do they really ski in outfits like that these days?
Yeah, and I don't know where it's gonna end. You talked to Lon?
Mr. Atkins, have you hired yourself a good lawyer?
A fellow named Fred Baumiller. He's a local attorney, but I'm sure he's all I'll need. After all, it's Lon's word against that of those guests, most of whom are at the age where I wouldn't trust their eyesight or their judgment.
I doubt if a friend and employee would outweigh impartial witnesses.
But they couldn't have seen me kill my wife. Mr. Jones, I jumped in the water and I don't swim. I held onto the side of the boat. I reached out my arm to her. I called her name. Those witnesses, they'll have to tell you that. They'll have to tell you that they heard me call her name.
Playing the devil's advocate, you could have been just a man who suddenly came to his senses and realized that he had killed somebody in front of a bunch of people.
Yes, I suppose it could be taken that way, but it wasn't. None of what they thought they saw happened.
What really happened?
She stood up in the boat. She'd been drinking that morning, and I was afraid she was going to fall over the side, just that.
The guests are saying you pushed her out of the boat.
She pushed away from me. Mr. Jones, what possible motive could I have for killing Claire?
Mr. Atkins, if I'm going to be working for you, I've got to have complete honesty. Now, don't tell me that there is no possible motive when you and your wife were constantly quarreling. And what about that attractive red-headed guest, Miss Renford?
All right. I'll admit, I probably was paying too much attention to Sharon Renford. And it's true. Claire and I did constantly fight. Mr. Jones, I probably made one of the biggest mistakes of my life when I married her. But do I look like the kind of a man who would lose his temper to the point that I would take an oar and brain my wife in full view of all of those people?
What were you doing out in the boat?
I was trying to show Claire where I thought we should put some small cabins along the shore, trying to convince her that it would pay off. The outboard had just stalled on me.
What about the oar?
Have you ever tried to take the end of a heavy oar and pass it to someone in the water? You hold it out, and it falls in. I swung that oar over my head in hopes that it would fall within her reach.
And the oar didn't hit her?
It fell short by at least a foot.
Lon says you didn't know your wife very long before you married her.
9 weeks, to be exact. I used to go up to Vegas a lot to try to relax, forget about the lodge business. We met up there, and one thing led to another, and... Mr. Jones, I didn't know I was marrying an alcoholic. You wouldn't believe the change in that girl.
Well, it looks to me like your case depends on finding a couple of favorable witnesses. I'll inquire around. People have had a chance to sleep on what they saw.
Then you'll take the case?
From what I know up to this point, it would take a man with an uncontrollable temper to do what they say they saw you do. Not to mention a very stupid one, and that doesn't describe you. Well, times change. For the better. 50%, that's a pretty low rate of recovery.
Yeah, well, in my experience, we've had about, a dozen drownings. Recovered just about half of them. It's the currents. And over in the center of the lake, the bottom slopes down to subterranean levels. A scuba diver almost got swept under a ledge down there one time. We gave up using divers.
I can see why this lodge isn't all that popular.
Yeah, fewer people come up here each year. I know Mr. Atkins bought it cheap, but folks don't figure him to turn it around.
The bodies that you recover, where do you generally find them?
Well, after a couple of days, some of them show up over in Funeral Creek. Folks took to calling it that. It's a neck of water, horseshoes itself around back of those trees.
Right about here is where she went down, isn't it?
Yeah, we should be just about over it.
The cottage over there, does that belong to the lodge?
Large property runs about a quarter-mile past it.
A cedar waxwing.
Well, I'm very flattered.
That's a very good likeness. I'm Barnaby Jones. We almost met over some postcards this morning in the lobby.
I did think you'd come to visit me a little sooner, Mr. Jones.
Well, I wanted to talk to the guests who had made depositions first. See whether they're still as positive after a night's sleep.
And were they?
I'm afraid so. Oh, I see you're an ornithologist, Miss Renford.
Oh, no, just a casual interest in birds.
I'm a sort of an amateur one, by accident, to outwit Miss Wilhelm.
Miss Wilhelm?
My 7th grade teacher. She was an absolute bird nut. I used to collect demerits like you just couldn't imagine, so I tried to get on the good side of her. I signed up for bird studies in my hobby class.
How very clever of you.
Well, to make a long story short, I had to help her catalog the entire library file of birds from Aberdivine to zebra finch.
Mr. Jones, I don't think when you decided to come and visit me, you wanted to discuss birds.
Well, let's just say that I was curious about where you were about the time of the boating mishap.
I was right here. I was photographing a flock of wild geese that were flying over at the time. I wasn't aware there was anything going on in the cove until I heard Mr. Atkins calling for Claire. And then I saw him clinging to the side of the boat.
Hey, that is a beautiful piece of equipment. You mind if I look at it?
Oh, go right ahead.
Telescopic lens. Very handy. So you caught some wild geese flying over, huh?
Yes, I hope they're in focus.
Why didn't you hear Clara when she screamed for help?
What?
You said that you heard Gil Atkins calling her name. There'd been quite an argument before that, loud enough to be heard all the way over to the lodge. You're 50 yards away from where the boat was. It seemed to me that your attention would have been attracted to the boat from the very beginning.
I heard voices naturally, but I didn't pay them any attention.
That's funny, Miss Renford. I took you for a person who had a very curious nature.
I was busy photographing the geese, concentrating on them.
Scream, struggle, according to the guests, and here you are with a front row seat.
She was a worthless tramp. Drunken shrew he married. Do you think I'd give one iota of evidence against Gil? Whatever happened, she drove him to it.
You saw it all, didn't you, Miss Renford?
You're not going to drag anything out of me in court. Gil deserves all the help he can get.
You're under a misconception, Miss Renford. I'm a private investigator employed to help Gil Atkins.
Oh. Well, I'm not even sure what I saw. I'm not even sure it was in focus.
You triggered the camera?
Yes, I wanted to get a shot of that tramp taking a pratfall.
You filmed the whole thing?
I'm positive it was all an accident. But I'm not adding to any evidence against Gil by giving anyone that film.
You're positive it was an accident. Gil Atkins is swearing it was an accident. Doesn't it occur to you, Miss Renford, that something you have on this film might prove it was an accident?
He couldn't have killed her knowing all those people were watching. It just doesn't make any sense.
Now there, Miss Renford, I couldn't agree with you more. Not making sense.
Do you think I'd testify to something I didn't see?
Mrs. Handley, your testimony is not being disputed. It's simply that your answer sounded like conjecture.
Nothing conjecture about telling exactly what I saw with my own 2 eyes, is there?
What's delaying your daughter-in-law?
Oh, she'll be here. If she were going to be too late, she'd have called me.
I'll rephrase, Mrs. Handley. Is there any question in your mind that the distance to the boat and the fading light distorted what you were seeing?
Frankly, I wish there were some question. It isn't easy to be accusing someone of murder.
Madam, we are not accusing here. We are examining the circumstances surrounding the death of one Claire Atkins without prejudice. This is a hearing, nothing more.
Thank you, Mrs. Handley. Mr. Lon Stevens.
It only looked that way.
All we wish is a direct reply. Did you see Mrs. Claire Atkins being pushed or hurled from the boat?
It looked that way. It wasn't.
Mr. Stevens, either you saw such an act or you didn't.
I couldn't have, and nobody else could have. It only looked that way.
Did you see that oar strike Mrs. Atkins over the head?
Now listen.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Stevens.
They sure shut him up in a hurry.
He's not telling him anything, except he's your friend.
I'd like to call on Mr. Benjamin Wright.
There's no doubt in my mind she was thrown from the boat. And the oar was picked up and swung at her head.
Did you see that oar strike her head?
Yes.
Did you see Mrs. Atkins then disappear beneath the water?
I did.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Now, Your Honor, I'd like to call Mrs. Ryan.
I got it.
Your Honor, before any more witnesses are called, I'd like to call to the stand Mr. Barnaby Jones, who wishes to place into evidence some movie film.
What kind of film?
Pictures of the boating mishap, Your Honor, filmed in its entirety.
How
You know
could
they
that
would
be?
do it?
Well, they couldn't possibly have taken a film. The oar didn't touch her.
I think we can open the blinds now.
Mr. Atkins, you're looking at a damn fool.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Sorry,
That's
really.
all right, Mrs. Ryan.
You've made a lot of people very happy, Barnaby. Congratulations.
I think congratulations might be due Mr. Atkins. Right over there. Maybe the cleverest man I ever met.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Ryan. Thank you. Don't think a thing about it. No, you were very nice about it. I don't think I'll ever trust my eyesight either.
Deep breath in months.
Hey, you know,
What?
I like Claire's looks a lot better.
Oh, you do? Oh, feels better. I've got an idea.
Well, if you ain't the most low-down husband I ever did see, treating a woman like a piece of dirt, ain't that the truth?
Got away clean. Nobody hurt. And $250,000 on its way. $250,000?
That's the figure.
I don't believe it.
I went over this in detail with Steve Kelton of Solar Insurance, and that's what you got coming.
Well, I remember an item in the escrow papers about the lodge insurance remaining in effect, but I never gave much thought to the policy being anything more than the usual fire and theft and sufficient liability.
The former owners had a lot of other business interests beside the lodge. They had a partnership clause in the policy which protected them in the event of loss of services.
Kind of an ugly thought that I'll profit by Claire's death.
Claire became your partner not only in marriage, but in fact when you added her name to the lodge title, a jointly owned venture in the eyes of the law.
That's right, I remember. At her insistence, everything I had, bank account, so on, became jointly owned. Poor Claire, she was such an insecure person.
I just thought I'd pass this information along to you, Mr. Atkins.
Well, I appreciate that. Incidentally, how'd you come by this information? Making inquiries?
I make a lot of routine inquiries when I'm on a case.
Of course. I'm still stunned. Mr. Jones, I know you're checking out today, and I know that Lon hired you, but I want you to send me the bill.
All right. I'm planning on doing a little fishing before we leave.
Fishing? For what?
Anything I can catch, Mr. Atkins? You notice anything?
I'm not exactly an authority on wild geese.
I'm not talking about the geese. I mean the way the picture jiggles a little.
I don't know that my hand would be any steadier trying to follow a gaggle of geese.
Now watch. Notice something strange now?
I don't think so.
You're aiming your camera up at some geese. You hear a noise in the cove. You point your camera down there. Why no jiggle? Don't look at the people. Look at the end of the boat and the edge of the picture. Taken at 50 yards with a telescopic lens handheld by Miss Renford, and it doesn't vary a hair. This camera was locked in position when she took these pictures.
Oh, she wouldn't have had enough time if she saw Claire was going to fall and wanted to get a picture of it.
If I were to ask Miss Renford, which I don't intend to, she'd say she used a tripod, which she forgot to mention.
Well, what do we do now?
Now we go fishing.
Gil, here's another letter asking a company discount. Maybe you should change your mind about turning down discount business.
Why is Jones using boat number 7?
That's the one he said he wanted.
If he talks about staying over, you tell him that we have everything under reservation from tonight on. Understand?
Gil? After Mr. Jones helping you, you don't want him around?
It's not that, Lon. It's just that I don't want to be reminded of Claire's accident.
Hope I'm not too far away.
Let me see the fish, Dad.
One more. Dad's the biggest fishing bug in the world.
Terrific! I got it.
Well, we've got to get packing. Well, I hope the weather holds for you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Lon, got a question to ask you. I know you think a lot of Gil.
Oh, we've been through NAM together, Mr. Jones. I don't think I could have made it without Gil. I wasn't that much of a soldier.
You socialize a lot working for him?
Sure. I mean, drinking the lounge nights, talk over old times.
You must know his wife pretty well.
Claire? She wouldn't talk to me from the first day she got here. She just turned away like she hated me.
That's strange.
Oh, no, sir. She treated everybody the same.
Your guest, Miss Renford, did Gil know her before she came up here?
Oh, I'm sure he didn't. Speaking of Miss Renford, better be hunting up a new TV jack for her. Nice seeing you again, Betty.
Nice seeing you, Bob.
Visit us again, Mr. Jones. Fall's best time for fishing.
I may see you before then. Like trying to grab a hold of a greased pig. You think you got him, and you got a handful of air.
Well, maybe I should pack up and leave tonight.
Oh, no. That's not necessary. We don't want to hurry anything. You talk to the guests, chat with them, say your goodbyes.
How long do you think we'll have to wait?
Shouldn't be more than a week. In the meantime, I'll put the lodge on the market. We'll get what we can get. You stay in Palm Springs.
All right.
What are you doing here?
I promised I'd fix her television set. You're her.
All of a sudden, he's Mr. Efficiency.
It was just a trick.
That's right. Just a trick. Nobody got hurt. And the insurance company can afford it. When I get the check, there's something in it for you.
That's what it was, the insurance?
Sure, that's all. $10,000 for you. Take off, live it up. You're not even involved. You don't know anything about it. You never did. And we'll call the $10,000 a loan from me to you that you never have to pay back. Hey, Lon, wait a minute.
You know me better than anybody, Gil. Do you think I'd ever cheat or steal?
It's all right. I'll talk to him. Hey, Lon! Lon, wait a minute! Lon, please! Lon, listen. Listen to me. I'm in this thing deep, and you're flushing me down the drain.
Gil, I'm all mixed up.
I'll say you're mixed up. You were pretty mixed up in the Kong Delta, too.
I know I owe you, Gil.
Owe me? I wiped your nose for 2 years. They took half a mortar shell out of my hide when I pulled you out of that mud hole.
I know, Gil, I know. See, I can't go along with you anymore.
What do you mean?
I gotta think, Gil.
Think? You never had anything to think with.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. But I know enough to stop when it comes to me doing something bad. I can't look the other way anymore, Gil. It's not like Saigon, when you were taking supplies out the back door and selling them to the black marketeers.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You couldn't make it honest. You never could do anything honest. Always spoiling things with your cheap tricks. That's you, Gil. Cheap. Lousy cheap.
Lon? 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 Lon?
Instead of another cup of coffee, what you need is a good night's sleep.
Betty. Last cup of coffee made just done.
What? What? Tell me. Give me a...
Look at the length of the shadow of that oar. It's just about the same size of the oar. Well, the length of the shadow of this fishing rod, it's barely half the length of the rod itself.
I'm sorry, Barnaby, I don't get it.
You took these pictures of me about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Same time, same place, boat angle the same. Everything is the same except the shadows are shorter. I was right. That film was staged. You must have done it in the early spring when the lodge was closed and the lake was still deserted. They used the same boat, same engine. They even repainted the boat. Everything was the same. One thing they couldn't control was the seasons. Roses fade and shadows shift by Ebenezer Elliott.
What teacher was that?
Good old Miss Wilhelm. So now we know. And that little old statement I made at the hearing about optical illusion still stands. All those guests at the lodge, who thought they were seeing Claire, what were they actually seeing? They said she was unsocial, that she drank and slept a day away, but they heard her. They heard her arguing with Sharon Renford in that cottage. Everybody heard Claire, but even Lon says he never knew her because she always avoided him.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Sharon and Claire are the same person? Oh. Well, then, if that's so, why didn't they make it look like an accident from the very beginning instead of a murder?
Because a heavily insured Claire disappearing into the lake would have smelled like fraud. There'd have been long investigations, and the coroner might not even have certified death. No, our Mr. Atkins took the bold approach. He had eyewitnesses to an apparent murder, so he forced that hearing judge to examine the probable cause of death, never the question of death.
And so Claire, or Sharon, swam underwater to the shore, getting back to the cottage through the brush and the trees.
That's right. Hello, Steve Kelton, please. And you can bet that if I hadn't happened onto that stage film, they would have found a way to have some deputy sheriff just happen on it. Hello, Steve. Barnaby Jones. How would you like to save $250,000 on that Atkin policy? That's right. Hold up payment.
Hi.
How did it all go with Lon?
With Lon? Well, he was happy enough to leave last night. Why shouldn't he be? He's getting $25,000.
Is there something else wrong?
I heard from the insurance company. They're investigating further into Claire's background.
Well, let them investigate. She has no background. She has no family. She has nothing. She appeared from thin air, and she's going to disappear into the same thin air.
But that guy from the company said a very interesting thing. If they don't recover a body from that lake out there, they're not going to pay off for 7 years.
For 7 years? But what about all those people that saw Claire drowned?
Yeah. Sudden change in their attitude. Almost overnight. Maybe something we overlooked. Or something Jones saw.
Gil, look, if this thing's going to start falling apart around us, maybe we ought to, drop it. Back out. It's not that important, really, is it? It's not as if we're losing anything we ever had.
Hey, you know the clothes that you wore as Claire? Where are they?
They're out back where you told me to bury them.
I think we should get rid of them. Why don't you go get them?
All right. You know, Gil, no one would ever find them. The rock covered them perfectly.
I said go get them.
Why, Gil? If what what you're thinking. For them to find Claire's body in the lake. God knows.
Yeah, the secret's buried with him.
Yes, ma'am. We have your reservation right here. Just let us know when you'll be arriving. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Is Lon Stevens around?
No, sir. He's no longer with us.
Could you tell me where I can find him?
He left sometime last night for another job. You'd have to ask Mr. Atkins for any details.
Where is Mr. Atkins?
I believe he's driving one of our guests into the city.
Would that guest be Miss Sharon Renford?
Yes, sir.
How long ago did they leave?
Oh, I'd say about 30 minutes, sir.
Never mind casting off. I'm betting she's still alive. You're gonna need water in her lungs. Well, now, that is something I didn't figure, you're having a gun. But I guess it just proves that you never were quite sure of yourself right from the beginning. It's all over, Mr. Atkins. A man as smart as you has got to know that once you start swinging wild, everything goes downhill.
What did you tell the insurance company?
Among other things, to watch your next move. You do move fast, Mr. Atkins.
Why aren't the sheriff's men here?
As a professional, I have got to admire the way you put everything together, especially the play acting by Miss Renford here. She's quite a gal. And the way you use remote control on the camera. No third party, cuts down expenses.
You didn't call the sheriff, did you? You weren't that sure of yourself.
Don't you even want to know where you slipped up? Just a plain little boat oar, part of it.
I can't swim! Help me! I can't swim!
What do you know? There's one thing you didn't have to fake.
Help me!
He killed Lon, you know.
That's what I figured when I called the police. They've got dogs out around the lodge now.
Nobody was supposed to get hurt.
It generally starts out that way.
Barnaby Jones, a QM production. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Gary Lockwood, Michael Strong, Burr DeBenning, Suzanne Reed, Ellen Gear, Christine DeBelle. Tonight's episode, Man on Fire.
Sure, I love it. I love all your designs for this season. I just can't sell them. Not to the volume houses.
I keep telling you, Harry, hit the high fashion outlets. The volume boys will come begging.
Will you guys call it a truce for tonight? I'm starving.
You can dress now, Cindy. Sorry we kept you late.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Besides, your partner here is going to take me out to dinner tonight. We're going to have caviar and champagne. And I'll see you in a minute.
I like that girl, Chris. Now, why don't you marry her?
I have enough problems with the business. We're in real trouble, aren't we?
You know as well as I. Everything's riding on this season. We could even lose our building if I can't move the line.
Come on. If a girl can wear it, you can sell it, including the rags I design.
To the high-class trade, sure. But I've geared up our production for the mass market. I mean, your stuff's too classy.
Hey, Harry, yell at me, but don't throw in the towel. I'll rework the designs. I won't let you down.
Chris, it's a little too late for new designs. All we need now is a small miracle.
I'm ready.
Oh, now, don't let me spoil your dinner. Now, let's lock up and get out of here.
Hi, Barnaby.
Gil.
Hey, Barnaby. The life insurance boy said you'd be around.
Jim, when I heard that you were the fire insurance agent, I knew that you would want to conduct your own investigation as usual. So I told him to save my fee and just accept your report.
Jim reads ashes with the best of them, that's for sure.
What do you got?
Well, only one thing sure. The fire started at 8:32 last night.
Looks like you located the seat of the fire.
Well, no, I didn't. Gil did. I was over there checking out where Alden's body was found.
Any idea how it started?
Well, it's shaping up as an accidental. They kept a bottle of cleaning fluid here, and Gil found what was left of a metal ashtray and a pile of broken glass.
Smoldering cigarette?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Is that where they found Alden?
Yeah, here, come on, step right over here. Well, you probably heard the bottle shatter, but the fire was out of control when he got here. I don't know.
M.E.'s office said he had a gash on the side of his head, but death was due to smoke inhalation.
Well, he must have fallen trying to extinguish the flames, hit his head, and maybe too weak to get out.
What is it? I don't know. Looks like another deep burn pattern here. Did you find something?
Yeah, maybe a second seat of the fire. Looks like something inflammable saturated the floor here.
Could be benzene or naphtha.
I thought you said this area was clean. Yeah, I better have my eyes checked.
Oh, I'll run this through the lab, but that burn pattern is pretty clear. And there's only one way you start a fire in two places.
Arson. You know, Barnaby, if this proves out in the lab, I came real close to blowing this one. I'm terribly sorry.
Ah, it could happen. All this junk around.
Mills?
What?
I'm awfully sorry to bother you at a time like this. I know you've probably heard about Christopher Alden.
Who are you and what do you want?
My name is J.R. Jones. I'm investigating the Norrell swimwear fire for the insurance company.
And Harry Norton, his partner, called me a little while ago. Poor Harry. Could hardly get the words out. These two guys, they really loved each other.
I'm really very sorry.
What do you want to know?
Well, I'd like just some background information for the report. Can you tell me how long Norton and Alden were partners?
About 3 years, I think.
What kind of shape was the company in financially?
What difference does that make now?
Well, maybe a lot. You see, there's a possibility that the fire could have been started on purpose, which would make Alden a prime suspect.
What do you mean? He died in that fire.
Sorry, but he could have been trapped in his own fire. Now, if he had a reason to start it, we've got to find out what it was.
Why should I make you a hero to some insurance company?
Look, I'm just after the truth here. For all I know, the truth could even clear Alden.
I doubt it. The company was going broke. That's what you wanted to hear, isn't it?
Did Alden tell you that?
No, Harry did. I heard them arguing.
When was that?
Yesterday. Harry even called my place last night to apologize to Chris. But Chris had already left for Norrell.
Exactly what did Norton say about the company's finances?
One more bad season and they'd go bankrupt. He felt that this was it.
What do you think if the company actually won another
I'm sorry. I really can't answer any more questions.
I understand Mr. Alden was working on the night of the fire. Did he usually work at night?
In the rag business, you do whatever it takes. Especially a partner like Chris.
You and your partner carried $300,000 worth of partnership life insurance on each other. That type of policy usually meant to see that the business carries on in case something happens to one of the partners.
Looks good on paper. But believe me, you can't replace a person with money. Especially an artist like Chris.
According to your insurance files, you and Mr. Alden owned all of the assets of your company. There wasn't a loan on the equipment, not even a mortgage on the building.
We put every dime we had into the business. You know, this fire is the story of my life. A parlay from all to nothing.
And things look pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Things were looking up. We thought we were going to have a pretty good season.
Did Mr. Alden feel the same way?
Sure. Why not?
There was a suggestion of arson at the scene of the fire. that your partner may have set it himself and got trapped in it.
That's crazy. He had no reason to do anything like that.
I hope you're right, because as you probably know, if he had died in the commission of a felony, then his life insurance would have become invalid. I'll be in touch. Ruth, your garden is as beautiful as ever, but it doesn't hold a candle to you.
Well, my mirror tells me different, Fred.
True beauty is never revealed in a mirror. How do you feel?
Look at you, worried about me. Well, don't be. I'm getting better every day.
Good.
Voila! Lunch is served.
Oh, set another place, Jim. Look who's here.
Hey, Barnaby. It's humble fare, but good company. Pull up a seat.
Oh, thank you, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to take a rain check. However, this lemonade looks so good, I could use a glass of that. Just came from California Meridian. Went over all the Noral policies. Your secretary told me that you would be over here fixing lunch for Ruth.
Well, I've been out in the field all morning. Any word from the arson squad?
The lab results indicate the fire had 2 seats, since the floor had a high penetration of cleaning fluid in both places.
Sounds like we've got ourselves an arson case. Gil have any new angles?
No, that's why he thinks that Alden did it.
Chris Alden?
That's crazy. I mean, do you agree with that?
Well, it's a little too early to say. There was nothing in his insurance files that looked suspicious, but there are a few leads that I haven't checked out yet.
You know, Barnaby, you and Gil are my close friends. But I think that blaming it on a dead man sounds like an easy way to crack the case to me.
Jim.
It's all right, Ruth. Gil is just working on facts. But so far, there's been no evidence that there was anyone else involved.
Yeah. Well, it'll take more than that to make me challenge the case. You know, Barnaby, I don't like to see California Meridian take a loss, but I do feel a responsibility to my clients who pay the premiums.
Yeah, that's why you're the company's #1 agent. I've got to be going. Thank you very much. I'll be seeing you again soon, Ruth.
I'll count on it. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. You know, Barnaby, if I seem a bit uptight, it's because I keep remembering how full of life Ruth used to be. I shouldn't let it affect my work.
I wish you'd take some time off. It would do the both of you a lot of good. Let me handle the case for you.
Can't do that.
Why not? You do the same for me.
I'd go crazy just sitting around. Ruth understands that. Besides, I still have to make $1. Even with the insurance policy, you can't believe the medical bills are absolutely unreal.
Well, if you change your mind, the offer still stands.
Thanks. Hello?
Fox. Your man blew it good. First, my partner dies in the fire, and some private eye named Jones comes over here talking about us.
Would you just take it easy, Norton? Just take it easy?
My God, man, I caused my partner's death. Now, if they hang the arson on him, both insurance policies go down the drain. I'll lose everything.
Come on, Norton, hold on. I make the final recommendations and the fire insurance payoff, and the company hasn't questioned my decisions yet. Now, if the fire coverage pays, the life policy pays. You got that?
You better be right. Because I'll tell you one thing. I guarantee you, I'm not gonna be the only loser if this thing blows. You hear me?
Mr. Parks, you said on the phone I had a little problem with my fire insurance. I came right over. Yeah, I've been checking back in the files. Seems you had a convenient fire a few years back. Maybe a little too convenient. What are you talking about? I owned a building that burned down, period. The insurance company paid off without any question. Now, what do I have to say to get through all of this? Let you know I know Ray Foster torched the building. Never heard of any Ray Foster. Come on, Wilson, don't lie to me. Foster had his name written all over that job. Electrical appliance rig to set off the building's power system? Come on. A good claims investigator would have spotted it just like that. I think you got real lucky.
Goodbye.
Look, wait. Just relax. I want you to know why I came all the way over here. I think it's time you had another fire.
What? Another fire?
Yeah. The building has to go. You see, I know you evicted the tenants under a city order because you couldn't raise the $400,000 required for repair and improvements. Now, empty, it's a big liability. In ashes, worth $1 million.
No, I'm not getting mixed up in anything like that again.
Well, you don't have to. You see, I provide the entire package, from the fire to the insurance settlement. And all I want from you is a very modest 20% of the settlement.
$200,000. What makes you think I'd sit still for that?
Because you can't go to the police. And if your fire report happened to, say, get into the wrong hands, ooh, you'd buy yourself a real big jail sentence. We got a deal?
You'll take care of everything?
Sure.
Mr. Norton? This is my associate, Jedediah Jones. Your apartment house manager said we might find you here.
I'm waiting for Mr. Parks to go over the damage and loss report. And I told you I was through talking.
Well, I hate to insist, but Cindy Mills told us that your company was having financial difficulties. That doesn't jibe with what you told me.
Well, if you want to listen to a model handout fitting room gossip, I can't stop you.
Well, she didn't strike me that way. She seemed to care about you and Mr. Alden.
She's a nice girl. She just doesn't understand that partners argue.
Cindy also mentioned that you were worried about selling Alden's designs this season.
Chris was an artist. I'm a businessman. We always work things out.
The garment business is non-stop pressure. You start and shipping in, hustle your way into the sales room, finally end up with You're in the wrong pew, JR. The action was in the showroom and fitting room. That's an office area.
Yeah, I know. I saw the blueprints at the office. That's why this iron caught my eye. It's kind of a strange place for it, don't you think?
Yeah, well, things get tossed around in a fire.
What do you make of this brown stain here?
Looks like rust.
I don't think so. Barnaby? I might have found something here. What do you think of that?
Looks like blood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Something stuck to it.
Was it hair, maybe?
We'll have the lab check it out. If it's blood and it types out the same as Alden's, I'll send the iron over to the arson lab for a hair comparison.
Well, as soon as you get the results, give us a call.
It's blood, all right. And it's type B.
The same as Alden's. You know, the guy down at the arson lab says B is very rare.
The only type less common is AB. Now, if the arson people decide that those hairs are Alden's, then we'll know that he wasn't alone on Noral last night.
Somebody could have killed him and burned the place down.
Yep.
Well, for motive, you can't beat Norton. Those 2 insurance policies add up to big bucks.
Long way from collecting. Jim Parks is a bulldog when it comes to that kind of evidence.
Yeah, you've always said he was a real pro, Barnaby, but don't you think he was acting a little strange?
In what way?
The stain on the iron. You know, he tried to pass it off as if it was nothing. He said it was rust.
I don't see what you're driving at.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm driving at either, Barnaby, but I just expect him to be a little sharper than that. You know, I mean, you can't be sure that's blood, but anybody can see it's not rust.
Jedediah, I have worked with Jim Parks for 3 years, ever since he came out here from Detroit. I have never met a better fire investigator, and right now, he has a sick wife on his mind. And the last thing in the world he needs is for people to start picking on every word he says.
I have been to every major textile distributor. and garment retail outlet in the city. And I have the blisters to prove it.
Oh, what an exaggeration. I went shopping with this woman last week. Those feet are indestructible.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, thank you, Barnaby. I'll type up the details for you, but everyone I talked to confirmed what Cindy Mills told JR. Every textile supplier Norrell deals with shows their accounts as delinquent.
What about the retail customers?
Well, most of them were disenchanted with Norrell's designs. They were holding up orders, waiting to see what the competition came up with.
Well, that gives Norton an even stronger motive.
I just remembered something I saw in the Cal Meridian files. It's beginning to ring a bell. I think I will drop by Jim's on the way home and run it past him.
Well, I better get this iron over to the arson squad.
So, what'd you get from the iron?
The stain was blood. Alden's type. If the hair comparison is positive, we've got a probable homicide.
Top suspect would have to be Norton, right?
That's why I'm here. In the insurance records at Norrell, I noticed in Norton's file an item which didn't impress me at the time because I was concentrating on Alden.
What was it?
Computer symbol PFIS followed by the sum $300,000. Doesn't that indicate that there was a previous fire insurance settlement?
Yeah, it could be. It depends on the symbol. I'll check it out first thing tomorrow.
Well, I thought maybe that you had checked it out before you issued the policy.
Yeah, well, the truth is, Barnaby, I just don't remember it. It might have slipped my mind, and one of Ruth's bad days, those things happen.
Jim, I wish you'd think about taking a leave of absence.
No. I'm afraid to. I came from nothing. I'm not going to go back.
I mean a vacation, not retirement.
Barnaby, let me make it simple for you. You see, I didn't belong to any fraternities or clubs where I could turn social contacts into quick life insurance policies where the real money is. So I made up my mind to get to the top in fire and casualty. A field where you make it on your ability, not social contact.
Well, I'd say you're well on your way.
Yeah, I fought for my reputation. I'm not going to risk it making any dumb moves. Oh, Barnaby, look, if you're right about all of this, I would really appreciate it if you didn't mention it when you filed your report.
Well, that's a fire insurance problem. My job is strictly to find out the reason for Alden's death.
Thanks a lot. Well, look, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Okay, Jim. Good night.
Good night.
It's late, Jim. Come to bed.
In a minute. Hey, would you turn that thing down?
Yeah.
We got a problem. They found the iron you used on Alden.
So? They can't connect me with it?
Yeah, but they're closing in on Norton. He's about to crack.
Hey, all he has to do is keep his mouth shut. They can't nail him.
It's not in a criminal court where you need absolute proof, but I've got news for you, buddy. This is a civil case. All the insurance company has to do is present what we call a preponderance of evidence. It can win on the basis of suspicion. You got that?
We'd get no payoff.
It's worse. You know, Norton's on a guilt jag over his partner's death. If he loses everything, he'll take us down with him.
Yeah? Come in. Mr. Norton, I'm Lucas Ives. Mr. Parks told me to meet him here. Parks didn't say he was coming here.
Well, he'll explain it to you when he gets here.
Anyways, you and me, we ought to get acquainted. Of course, we done business before, only we never met. Swinging pad you got here. You killed Chris, didn't you? Didn't you?
Easy, friend. See, fires are a precision business.
Your job was to see that the building was clear. You messed up, so your partner paid for it.
I didn't know he was going back until after I called his girlfriend that night. And when I found out, I was going to warn him. But I was too late. I was too late.
You know, Norton, they say a man should never drink alone. It's real bad for your health. Hi.
Hi. After I talked to you, I decided to come down here and get some sun. Is it okay if we talk out here?
Sure. Cindy, this is my cousin Barnaby.
Hello. How are you?
How do you do? Cindy, I'm sorry about Mr. Norton.
I just can't believe that Harry would have committed suicide.
That's possible. He was very disturbed about his partner's death.
You know, I think Norton had the most to gain by Alden's murder. Maybe he did it and couldn't live with himself.
No, I can't believe that he killed Chris.
Let's say you're right, and that he didn't have it in him to leave his partner to die in the fire. You might be able to help us prove that.
How?
Yesterday, you told Jedediah that Norton called you the night of the fire. What time was that?
Around 8. But it could have been 20 minutes before or 20 minutes after.
Do you know where he called from?
He didn't say, but I think it was at his club. In the marina. It's the Ocean Bay Club.
You're very positive.
Yeah, I am, because he said he was drinking Gold Cups. That's a special drink one of the bartenders thought up.
Barnaby, you certainly called it on that computer symbol. Norton got a $300,000 settlement for a fire in Chicago. The insurance company tabbed it as arson, but didn't have enough evidence to go to court.
I'd like to have heard Norton's side of it.
Well, a suicide tells it all. Okay, I'm putting this one to bed. Say, I owe you a lunch.
Jim, I'm afraid it's a little premature.
Why is that?
Take a look at the map.
I checked on the phone call that Norton made to Cindy Mills the night of the fire. He made it from here, the Pacific Bay Club, at 8:15.
Right, now this here is the shortest distance from there to the Norrell building there.
Even in light traffic, that's a 40-minute drive. The fire was reported at 8:32. That's 17 minutes after Norton made the phone call from his club.
Well, it certainly looks like you're right. There's no way Norton could have done it.
Looking back, that whole fire setup had a professional stamp to it. I think we got sidetracked by all the circumstantial evidence pointing to the partners.
All the time it was a professional, a torch.
Well, hold it. Let's say it was a torch. Now, Norton probably hired him. He'd still be responsible. It'd still be a suicide. I don't see where anything changes.
Jim, I know you'd like this case just to go away, but it won't. Not until we find out who killed Alden, and to do that, we need a lot of help from you.
All right, Barnaby, I'll hop on back to my office, round up my mug book on torches, and be back in a little while.
Barnaby, look, I know how you feel about Jim, but there is something wrong here.
I told you he had things on his mind.
It's more than that. First he misreads a blood stain as rust. Now he wants to sweep the whole case under the rug.
Jedediah! I'd like to change the subject.
You're the boss.
Won't the fire department get here too soon? It looks like this thing will take forever to burn.
Ah, stuff is made to order. Where it's laid out, it'll go up like the 4th of July.
It's kicky, you know? Seeing it now and knowing you're gonna wipe it out.
Let's see what there's around to work with.
Where did you get the key?
Parks. He cases every target for me. Tips me on locks, alarms, watchmen, you name it. And the kicker is, the weirdo owners help him to do it.
I hate him. He treats you like a punk.
Easy, baby. I had to play the game. After he bailed me out of Detroit, he owned me. But I got him in deep now. It ain't gonna be one way no more. This is great. Everything in here will burn fast and hot, just right for my bag.
Oh, man. California Meridian has more arson rap sheets than the arson squad.
Yeah, we've been at it 3 hours, and what do we got? 3 candidates?
4. I think we can eliminate this one. It has the same M.O. for setting fires with the materials at the scene, but all his arrests were for torching government buildings.
So that leaves what? Clay Nolan, Edward Brady, and Lucas Ives.
Look at this. It says Ives worked out of Detroit until about 3 years ago. Barnaby says that you were back there about then, Jim. Didn't you ever run into him?
I guess he's one I missed.
Well, the next step is to get an update on these men from Lieutenant Biddle.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Tell her to take a walk.
Are you ready for him? This is my place.
Come on. Rita, I want you to go to the kitchen and stay there. So, what's so important?
No, it's simple. Jones is getting too close. I want you to take a trip, disappear until you hear from me.
Hey, why not? Just give me my piece of the Noral job and I'll split.
What are you talking about? We're not going to see a dime from that deal.
Well, I'm just making a point. You see, before I take any trips, I'm going to need walking around money. You see, the Wilson building, that's all that's standing between me and Acapulco.
Just forget that. You're not going to go near that Wilson building.
The only thing wrong with that, Parks, is, you see, you're not making the decisions anymore. And from here on out, we're going to split everything. Right down the middle.
No. You still owe me one, Ives, for Detroit, remember?
No more. I'm looking at 2 counts of murder 1. And you're going to stick around. Because you're looking at them, too. Partner.
Okay. All right, but we're still in business. I mean, you're not going to see any money from the Wilson job in the next 10 minutes. So,
I go somewhere with Rita and wait.
Yeah, but what are we going to do about Jones in the meantime?
Jones is your problem. But if you can't take care of him, I will.
Mr. Brady?
Yeah?
Let me ask you a few questions.
About what? We're looking for the torch you burned down the Noral building. You just happen to have the right M.O.
You mean had? I've been clean since I got out of the joint a year ago.
Yeah, so your probation officer told us. However, we'd like to know where you were the night of the fire.
Last Monday night, between 8 and 8:30.
Monday. I was bowling. All night. We got a real high-rolling team here.
You know either of these 2 men?
This one I never seen before. This dude's Lucas Ives. I mean, you couldn't miss those threads.
How well do you know Ives?
Barely. We got picked up for questioning on the same gig once.
You ever see him again?
No. I wouldn't mind, though.
Any special reason?
Dude tells terrific war stories. I mean, you know, if you're into torching and stuff. Like the time he beat the arson cats in Detroit. It's fantastic.
How was that?
Well, they thought they had him dead bang, you know. And all of a sudden, the insurance company just pays up. I mean, it knocked the socks off the arson squad's investigation. He just takes off, he comes out here, he never even looked back.
Did he mention the name of the insurance company by any chance?
If he did, I don't remember.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Brady. I think I'll check with Jedediah, see if you had any luck with Nolan.
Yeah, I'm late for a building inspection. See you later.
Barnaby Jones Investigations may help you.
Betty, get the rap sheet on Lucas Ives. He was arrested on an arson charge about 3 years ago in Detroit.
Just a second. Yeah, I got it.
Call the Detroit arson squad and find out how he beat the rap. Also, get the name of the insurance company involved.
Will do.
Is Jedediah there?
Mm-hmm. JR, Barnaby on line 1.
Barnaby, listen, Nolan is a strikeout. He moved out of his apartment about a month ago, left a San Francisco forwarding address.
Betty confirmed he's living there.
Did Lieutenant Biddle give us Ives' address?
Well, last anybody knew, he was living with a girl named Rita Wallace. I'll take a run over there, see if he's still around.
Tell Betty I'm on my way back to the office.
Yeah. Don't miss anything.
Luke always did have a good eye. This time I think he's a little overmatched, though.
Oh, really? You know Luke?
Yeah, I know him. From Detroit.
What's your name?
JR, is he around?
JR. Well, you and Luke must have been really tight. He never mentioned you.
Well, I just got into town. I'm a little tapped out. You know, I'd like to make a quick score if I can.
Well, why don't you leave your number in case I happen to see him?
Oh, come on. You know, Luke and I started some real bonfires here in Detroit. I don't think he would appreciate you doing a number on me.
Well, there's something you want to know, JR. Luke always works alone. What are you, a cop?
All right. No, I'm a private investigator, but I didn't come to bust Luke. I just want to talk to him.
Well, so would I, actually. We had a fight about a month ago. I told him to bug off, and he did.
Well, I sure hope you're telling me the truth. Rita, right? Because we're talking about arson and murder here, Rita. And if you're covering for Ives, you could be charged as an accomplice after the fact.
Well, if you find him, have him call me, will you? Please?
Sure. See ya.
Well, I just talked to Detroit Arson. I don't think you're going to like what they told me.
Jim's name came up.
Well, now, how did you know that?
I've been fighting it. I didn't want to admit that he was involved. That's the reason I jumped on Jedediah. I just didn't like the way Jim was handling the case. Counterpunching, blocking every clue. And then when you tie that to the fact that Ives was in Detroit working at the time Jim was, you got a clear pattern.
Well, there definitely was a connection. Detroit Arson decided to drop a case against Ives when the insurance company unexpectedly settled the claim.
The insurance adjuster was Jim.
Right. But does that really prove anything?
It does when Jim says he never heard of Ives.
Oh, Barnaby. Barnaby Jones Investigations may help you.
Yeah, Betty, it's Jim Parks. Is Barnaby there?
Yes, Jim. Just hold on for just a minute.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Barnaby. Look, we got a break. I got on the horn of my contacts and picked up a lead on Ives. He's holed up in the basement of an apartment building at 410 Fairlawn Avenue.
Nice work.
Yeah, listen, I'm leaving right now. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Okay, fine.
Oh, that's a twist. What do you think his angle is?
He knows we're getting close. Betty, you call Lieutenant Biddle. Tell him I'd appreciate it if he'd have a squad car check with me at the address that you got from Jim.
hurry up, will you? It's gonna be here in a minute.
Yeah. Just let me check the codes. Once I tie the fishing leader off to the nail, friend comes in the door, he trips the leader, pulls the solvent onto the coals. Goodbye, friend.
Are you sure there's no way I can get out of here?
Are you kidding? This door's the only way out of here. This room's gonna be like a blast furnace. One last touch. Figure maybe 10, 15 seconds before the fire gets to these cans. And this room goes sky high.
Lou? It's Rita! Lou? Luke, it's Rita!
All right, hold it.
What's going on?
Shut up. Come on, in there. Let's move. Come on.
Luke!
Hey! Stay away from him.
Give up, Parks. You're through.
Barnaby, don't open the door! It's a trap!
You're gonna die.
It's a booby trap, Barnaby.
Go try it, Jim. On your feet. Come over here. I'll fix the door so it'll open. Down here.
Are you all right? Barnaby, you almost had toasted law student.
Barnaby? Sorry.
Yes. You certainly are that.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Jeffrey Lewis, Mills Watson, Charles Frank, with special guest star Tiffany Bowling. Tonight's episode, The Captives.
Anybody home?
I'm sorry there, partner. I guess I fell asleep back there.
Oh, things kind of quiet on Sundays, huh?
Yeah, I think the whole town's over to the big fair over there at Culverton. Is that where you're headed?
No, I just came from there. They're showing some mighty fine-looking horses over there. Are you Mr. Mooney?
Yeah. What'd it be?
Well, how about a glass of milk and a piece of your famous apple pie for a start?
Apple pie, right.
Over there.
Oh, yeah. I don't usually serve customers myself anymore, you see, but I let all the help have the day off so they could enjoy the fair like everyone else.
Oh, including this young lady? Gloria Godwin?
You a cop or something?
Private investigator, Barnaby Jones. Gloria disappeared about 9 weeks ago. Her husband asked me to find her.
She in some kind of trouble with the law?
No. Nowadays, it's a woman that runs away from home and family. Her husband is looking for her.
Huh. Yeah. Well, what makes you think that I'd be any help to you, Mr. Jones?
Well, she's one of your waitresses, isn't she?
One of mine?
According to her employment record.
I see. Oh, yeah, I remember her now. She didn't stay more than a couple of days, though, before she quit about a month ago.
That's funny, because according to my information, about a month ago, she was working up in Merced, and she took this job a few days later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't a month ago that she quit. It was more like a couple of weeks.
Any idea where she is now?
Oh, waitresses come and go. Who can keep track of them, you know?
Well, thank you very much. What owe you?
Oh, $50.
You having a special on your famous apple pie, Mr. Mooney?
Special?
Sign says 75 cents.
That just proves I should have stayed in bed this morning. With the milk, that'll be $1.
Good pie.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Same to you.
don't you just tell him you were closed?
Yeah, well, I got rid of him, didn't I? Well, Mr. Mooney, this belongs to you. But tip belongs to me. Fair is fair, right? I mean, it's not like we're a bunch of cheap crooks.
You got rid of him, huh?
Yeah, I guess he's gonna be trouble after all.
Well, I don't want to use this, but I will if I have to.
Am I gonna give those guys competition or what?
Well, I'll tell you, JR, if you could win a tennis championship on looks alone, kid, you got it. What's the first prize? A blonde, brunette, or redhead?
All three. It's a matched set. Is this the report on Brown versus Miller?
Mm-hmm. Would you believe that it took the entire weekend almost to decipher my shorthand? I've got to go back to school.
Where's Barnaby?
The missing wife. Remember he had to go up to Las Mesas?
Oh, yeah. I was sure he'd be back by now, though.
Why? Something wrong?
Could be if I don't get Barnaby to sign these right away.
Well, what's the rush? They don't have to be in New York until court opens on Tuesday.
Tomorrow. Brown's lawyer told me the judge refused a postponement, and he's on his way to the airport in a couple of hours, and I promised him I'd get it to him before his plane left.
I'd better try and reach him up there before he leaves. Let's see, what's that, 555? Information, yes. I'd like the telephone number of Mooney's Cafe, please.
Headed for the hotel. Stay here. Mooney's Cafe.
Yes, is a Barnaby Jones there, please? He's a rather tall man, about 6'3".
Oh, no, I never heard of him.
Well,
What's the matter? You already left?
I don't know. He said he never heard of him.
He didn't take a fishing pole with him, did he?
That fair in Culverton. He said something about wanting to look in on it.
Oh, great. He doesn't know about the postponement. He'll spend the whole day up there. I better change out of these and drive up.
JR, wait. Fair's fair. I mean, you have a tennis match, I have a date. I'll flip you to see who goes.
Well, I'm afraid we're both out of luck, Betty. Stay by the phone, keep calling Mooney's Cafe, and if you get Barnaby, tell him I'm on my way up. I don't want to pass him on the road.
Oh, hi. Hello? Looking for a room? No, I'm looking for a young lady that used to work in the cafe down the street, Gloria Godwin.
Godwin? Carol, yeah. I heard she left town 2 weeks ago.
Happen to know where she went?
No.
She drive?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe the filling station manager might know. Have you seen him around lately?
Well, I heard him say something about going up to the fair.
Well, the pumps are still unlocked. Somebody must be running the place. I'll wait around down there. Thank you.
Turkey hangs around down there long enough, he's gonna mess things up for sure.
I think you're right. Hey, mister. I just remembered something.
About Gloria?
Yeah. It seems when she checked out of here, she mentioned something about getting a job up at that fair in Culverton.
That Culverton Fair really emptied the people out of this town. She say where?
Yeah. Yeah, a chicken restaurant. It's just past the main entrance, Mr. Jones. You'll find her there.
I don't recall mentioning my name.
Well, you must have. How else would I know it?
Maybe you're right. Well, I better call my office. If I'm going back to Culverton, I've got to let them know where I'll be.
Sure.
Thank you. I have a number of the sheriff's office. Thank you. Whoever's behind the door, come out. I've got a gun on you. Your hand's empty. Well, what have we got here?
Freeze, mister. Right there. Hands up.
Who's gonna phone the sheriff, Earl?
Crying out loud. What would you have done if I hadn't come back?
Well, I was gonna stop him. He just got the drop on me, that's all.
Well, we both made mistakes. Mine was calling him Jones. Here. Good. All right, everybody out the back.
Do you fellas mind? This man will choke if he stays this way much longer.
It's all right, Richie.
Thanks, mister.
All right. Take him back to the hotel. And then get rid of the car.
All right. All right, come on. Move.
Wait a minute. Go ahead.
They're just finishing loading.
You mean it hasn't left yet?
Take it easy, Tom. The kind of payday we got coming up, a couple extra minutes don't matter. Oh, hey. Here we go. It's rolling.
Got some more gas for you, kid.
Ron call yet?
Just now, Earl. It's on its way.
How about that, huh?
I told you it was gonna work like a charm.
You gentlemen figuring me for a daily or a weekly rate?
You give us any trouble, it may be for the rest of a very short life. Inside.
Okay, plenty of seats. You sit over there. And you sit there, mister.
Who's he?
Private detective, I heard him say. I'm Curtis. I own this place. Are they doing any damage out there?
Not that I noticed.
How'd you get mixed up in this, mister?
I was looking for you, Gloria.
Me?
Your husband hired me to find you.
Robert?
He wanted you to know that your son and daughter miss you very much.
Somebody's coming, a guy. He's alone.
Richie?
Hi. I was beginning to think this town was one of those abandoned movie sets.
No, they're not making any movies here.
No, that's just a joke. I'm looking for my boss, Barnaby Jones. He's supposed to see a waitress that works at the cafe down the street.
Well, Mooney's is closed.
Yeah, I noticed. Thing is, a friend talked to somebody there about an hour ago.
It was open then.
Yeah, well, you might have called in by now. Can I use your phone?
Sure.
Yeah, operator, area code 213. Number is 555-9110. Mm-hmm. Reverse the charges, please.
Say, this Jones fella, he's a tall guy, over 6 feet.
Yeah, that's right. Has he been here?
Well, I noticed a stranger down at Mooney's Cafe about a half an hour ago before he closed. He was talking on the phone. He's trying to locate a Lori or Glory.
Yeah, Gloria Godwin.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then he said he had to go on up to the fair to check something out and got in his car and took off.
Oh, no. Betty, listen.
You make out what's going on?
Half an hour ago. JR, something's not quite right.
What do you mean? What's that?
Well, after you left, I put in another call to Mooney's Cafe, but no one answered. So I had the operator check the line. She said it was out of order. And I called just a few minutes ago. It's still out of order.
You said that Jones made a call from Mooney's Cafe about a half hour ago?
About then, yeah.
Betty, why don't I call you back in a little while, all right? Yeah. Thank you.
Sure. Richie.
Something go wrong?
He knows I lied about that phone call. We've got to stop him.
Yeah, you're making a big thing out of nothing.
I don't think so. We got trouble.
try to untie my hand.
Oh.
Anybody know what they're up to?
Nope. They showed up here a couple of hours ago. Got the drop on those of us not smart enough to go up to the fair and shoved us in here.
All very methodical. Like they were working off some sort of plan.
Isn't much to rob in Las Mesas if that's what the scheme is.
I get the impression they're waiting for something.
Son of a gun, I can't get at the knot.
They're coming back. All right, you and you, out. What do you want with us?
Wait a minute.
Just do as you're told.
Hey. Sit down.
I just wanted you to know that your husband hired me to find you, not to force you to come back. I wouldn't do that anyway, even if I could.
Little Kimmy and Bobby Jr., are they all right in their day nursery school?
Well, he has to keep them somewhere while he's working. But I'm sure they'd rather be home with their mother.
Oh, damn.
Hey. You trying to get smart with you?
No, it's all right.
You don't look too good. You want some water?
Yes, please. I was 17 when I met Robert. Shortly after, I became pregnant, so we got married. First there was Kim, and then Bobby Jr.
Yes, I know. I've met them. They're fine kids.
Don't you understand? I was only 17, stuck with a family.
It doesn't sound like a tragedy to me.
But I never had a chance for anything else. All the things I read in magazines and saw on television. I want that. I want to see what else there is out there. That's why when I went to the market that day, I never stopped. I just kept right on driving.
Let me ask you something. When this is over, you going back?
What?
You asked me, you did right. There's a lot of good living out there for the taking.
Thanks. And I didn't ask you.
Hell, I already patrolled Las Mesas first thing this morning. And I didn't see anything that make anybody think anything was unusual going on, like you say.
Well, it certainly didn't become a ghost town for no reason.
Tell you one thing, if this Barnaby Jones wasn't a friend of the sheriff, you wouldn't be getting me out here on his hunch years. Not with most of the men away working extra duty at the fair. Ghost town, huh?
Well, there was nobody there before.
Hi there, Deputy.
How's it going, Joe? Everything all right?
Sure thing.
Gordon. What brings you back this way?
Ollie here's looking for a man named Barnaby Jones. He thinks he might have, got himself in some kind of trouble while he was here in Las Mesas.
That so?
Notice anything out of the ordinary going on?
No, can't say I have. It's been pretty quiet here.
Look, I'm not imagining things. This isn't even the guy I talked to before.
Before?
Hi, Deputy. My name's Anderson. I'm the new desk clerk.
Oh, that's right. I just hired Mr. Anderson yesterday.
I was just telling this fellow before that the guy he's looking for has left town.
Yeah, that's right. You said you overheard him trying to make a phone call at the cafe.
Yeah.
Except the phone's been dead. Come on, I'll show you. Now it's open.
Afternoon, Mr. Mooney.
Deputy?
They fixed it. I see you had some trouble with your phone, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, some fella got mad talking to his girl and ripped it out. Had to close down for a while. Go get Lou Massey and have him come over and splice it together. Sunday, you know. Phone company will fix it proper tomorrow.
I don't know whether you're on something or pulling some kind of fraternity prank or both. But whatever, I'm driving you back to your car right now.
Look, about an hour ago, did a tall guy about 6 foot with gray hair make a call from this phone?
You mean the man asking for Gloria? Yes. Yes, he drove on up to Coverton to talk with her.
Satisfied? Let's go. Come on.
Hope that friend of yours bought it. Otherwise, he's gonna get himself killed.
Think Ron was able to slow up that truck?
Well, if he didn't, it'd be here by now.
Yeah, just think 20 or 25 minutes, and we're gonna have $250,000 just dropped in our lap. How about that? Those people we got inside, they're gonna be able to identify us. You know that.
Money's not enough, huh? You want to solve it with a bunch of killings?
Well, some of us don't like the idea of running off to Europe or Mexico. Some of us like it right here in the good old U.S. of A.
Well, I'll decide what we do.
Let's get him riled up.
Shh. Hey, it's that private eye spray. Get him, you understand? Give me your rifle.
Truck here yet?
No, don't pal it back.
Hey, get back to your chair.
If anything happens to Jedediah, the world won't be big enough for you or those other people to hide in.
Richie, where is he? He's hiding somewhere in all this.
right, stop right there. Earl and me, we've been roustabouts together for years. He's not a killer. And believe me, we don't want anybody to get hurt.
And if I don't stop, you'll shoot me, right? Don't talk to us about not wanting to hurt people. You take people with guns, they're liable to go off. Just what do you think you're into, son? Some schoolboy cops and robbers game?
I hope I'm there when they catch him and the rest. See them all shot down like dogs.
Like a Mustang running wild. You'd think there'd be more good in taming him than in killing him.
Richie? Not a sign of him! We're running out of time, Earl! We'll run out of time a lot quicker if he gets that sheriff. Earl, I got him! Richie, where is he?
Dave, the gauge is right. We are losing water.
Damn. It's 28 miles back to the office. You think you can milk it that far?
Sure. Let's radio ahead and tell them we're going to stop in Las Mesas. Maybe we can fix it at Wiley Station.
Yeah, and pick up some of Mooney's apple pie if I know you.
Hey, Gloria. About 10, 15 minutes. Gonna get my hands on a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money.
Well, I didn't figure you and your friends were here for the community chest.
What I'm trying to say is, I got it on my mind how you were wondering what else is out there. Why don't you come with me and find out?
With you?
Yeah. I mean, why not? My share of the money, we could go a long ways.
Earl! Earl!
Just stay in there.
Where's Earl?
Wasn't he with you?
No, we got split up.
What happened to Jedediah?
Give me your extra gun.
I asked you about Jedediah. Is he all right?
I'm gonna blow holes in you.
All right, now just take it easy. Anyway, I'd like to know myself.
Oh, he suckered me into a bad move and got my gun away from me. For all I know, he could be in San Bernardino by now.
Robbing the Culverton Fair? That how you got them figured, Mr. Jones?
Unless you can think of some other place in this area that has a great deal of cash on a Sunday.
Oh, no. Hey, I'm thinking the same thing. The armored truck.
What truck?
On Sundays, because the banks are closed, they ship the weekend receipts by truck to their office in San Bernardino.
Thing is, how can they count on a truck coming through Las Mesas? It don't always.
If Al is driving, you can count on him finding a way to stop for some of my apple pie, you bet. Hey, that's Ron Kirkley driving. He used to work for me as a short order cook.
That's probably how they found out the truck driver liked to stop in for your apple pie.
Hey, get away from that window. Sit down! Sit down, all of you!
Why isn't everything ready? I mean, the truck will be here any minute.
There's been a foul up. Earl's off chasing
All
this
right, then
guy.
we'll go without him.
Move on. We gotta get the people into position. Wiley, Mooney, let's go.
I should have known you'd come to no good when I fired you, Ron.
Yeah, we'll talk over old times later. Mooney, move.
Our old friend Al is driving the truck, and when he gets here, I want you to do us all a little favor.
Like before, Mr. Wiley. Just look busy.
What about it, Glory? Time's running out. You've been thinking about what I said?
Even if you got away with it, you'd be caught in a month.
Maybe. Be one hell of a month.
Oh, Tom.
Could have ruined the motor, Al, driving in with it overheating like this.
Had to take a chance, Mr. Wiley. Didn't have much choice.
Hey, Al? You ain't gonna pass up my famous apple pie, are you?
Not on your life, Mr. Mooney. Dave? Yeah. Get Larry and me a piece, too.
Be gone in less than a minute, Glory. What do you say?
Son, Before you go, how about loosening the lady's rope a little? It is hurting your wrist, isn't it? Isn't it, Gloria?
Yes. It hurts pretty bad.
Hey. I thought I made yours loose enough.
Hold it right there.
Hey, that's not just a seam leak. Those look like bullet holes.
Hey, Larry, there's something screwy going on here.
Freeze.
Keep your eye on him.
I'll come around from the other side.
Okay, be careful.
Open up. Make him do it or you're dead.
Larry, do like he says, he's gonna kill me.
Now untie him. Nice and easy.
Get out of there!
Hold it!
Drop it. Drop it. You know, on top of everything else, you're a lousy driver. Get your hands up. Get them up.
Thanks, Al. I'll have you sign the typed report. Got ourselves quite a haul, haven't we, JR? Well, be seeing you both in court.
We're about to drive down to Los Angeles. Would you like a ride?
I don't know if going back is going to settle anything.
Did running away?
No.
Then why don't you give it another try? I know a fine young fellow named Robert, 2 beautiful children. He'd like that very much.
So would a girl named Gloria.
Barnaby Jones. starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Don Stroud, Donna Bacala, Lou Frizzell, special guest star Michael Burns. Tonight's episode, programmed for killing.
What a wonderful surprise.
Well, that's what birthdays are for. Surprises. Candlelight, fine food. Special time for a special lady.
I don't know when I've ever been so happy.
Compliments of the house, Miss Kelso. I gotta stay in there tight with your father, right? Up-and-coming salesman like me can't be too careful with the boss's daughter, right?
You don't have to be careful with me. I'm sold.
Fantastic. A satisfied customer. And now for a very special gift. Oh!
What?
I left it in the car.
Well, go and get it.
Don't go there.
Mm-mm.
Oh, can I help you, sir?
Listen, I just want to get something on my car. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kelso?
Chuck, where the devil you been?
You were supposed to be here 20 minutes ago. Yes, sir. That's why I'm calling. I've been held up.
Look, Summers, I don't want excuses. I want you down here now. You've got some tall explaining to do.
I don't understand, sir.
Oh, you don't? Well, I'll give you a choice. You can come down here now, or you can talk to the police, whichever you like.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there. Are you in the supervisor's office?
Yes. I'll wait for you here.
I'll be right there, sir.
Happy birthday, huh?
May I open it?
Of course, that's what it's for.
Oh, John. Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
I understand it happened on your birthday.
Yeah, I had gone out to dinner with a friend. If he hadn't been with me when I got the news, I don't know what I would have done.
You said your father had been very troubled lately.
Yes, and that wasn't like Mac. I mean, not even when we didn't have all of this.
Did he ever say what was bothering him?
Only that he had felt betrayed. That someone was knifing him in the back.
Did he have any enemies?
I've never known him to do an unkind thing in his life. He always said he was still just a day laborer at heart. My father was a very good man, Mr. Jones.
Sometimes even a good man has enemies he doesn't know anything about.
That's what has me worried.
Of course, the police report said it was an accident, malfunction of equipment.
Believe me, I sincerely hope it was. But if it wasn't, I must know.
You have every right to know.
We call it the monster.
I can well see why, Mr. Downey.
It can move 10 tons around, just like that.
Miss Kelso says that her father seemed troubled lately.
Oh, Mac was worried, all right. Look around you. Computer operated, efficient like clockwork.
Sounds complicated.
Not really. The computer does it all. Takes the orders, runs the machines, arranges shipping, accounting, even marks the bills paid. The only problem is the computer's been in operation 3 months and we're still losing money.
What's the problem?
It's always tough to figure with a new installation. Production schedules are right on the money. It'll come around, though. When it came to machines, Matt Kelso knew what he was doing.
Shame he didn't know his monster a little better.
I don't get you.
Oh, just an ugly thought, the idea of one of his machines killing him. Any idea how this could have happened?
Night watchman came running as soon as he heard the crash. The building was locked. Not a soul on the premises. By the time they had the fire put out, Mac was already dead.
Mr. Downey, if anybody had been in the factory, is there any way they could have activated the crane from the floor, or bumped into a switch or something?
No, the only control we have down here is an emergency shutdown switch. You see, the monster only accepts orders from the computer. Matter of fact, the way it all happened just isn't possible.
Doesn't sound to me like that's a matter of fact. Mr. Kelso is dead. Nobody knows how or why. I'd like to see that computer if I could.
Sure, you can if you want to. But we've had 2 experts going over it ever since the accident. I doubt if you'll even understand what they're doing.
I'm kind of like the little boy at the peep show. Even though I don't understand it, I have to look.
I've been through these circuits 3 times. If there's a short here, I can't find it.
You could use a break. Why don't you get some coffee?
You want some?
No, thank you.
Mr. Jones, this is Brian Elder. The Clarion computer people say that if he can't answer your questions, they can't be answered. Mr. Jones is a private investigator. He's looking into the accident for Miss Kelso. I'm afraid I have to get back to the line. If you need me, don't hesitate to call.
Thank you very much.
Oh, this is James Garcia.
How do you do, sir? Glad to meet you. Excuse me.
Well, where would you like to start, Mr. Jones?
Well, I'm sort of like the old maid asking about marriage. Questions are tougher to come by than the answers. This one box runs the whole plant.
No, not quite. That box is merely a terminal. The master computer is located in a very large building downtown. The commands put in here are relayed to that master computer. Then, by using information stored on Kelso program tapes, it responds by sending back the appropriate electronic signals to activate the system requested.
Like the crane out there.
Yes, but we provide Kelso with many other services as well. Automated assembly, accounting, shipping. You might say we run this entire operation.
Hey, Brian. Looks like I get to keep my union card. Here it is.
Well, you found it, huh?
I bet I looked at this B14 circuit a dozen times and didn't see it. I just don't get it.
Could I see that?
Sure. But see that bent connector there? It shorts the one on the other side.
Got a little mark on it. Looked like it could have been done with a tool or something.
Pardon me.
Any idea how that could have happened?
I'm afraid our lab people have to make that determination.
Well, when they get all through with it, could I have that little gadget?
Mr. Jones, that's something you'll have to arrange with my superiors.
All right, I'll do that. Well, I'm much obliged to you gentlemen for your time.
Chuck? Chuck?
Right in!
Chuck,
You are my man! Hey, I heard how they discovered that flaw in the terminal. You handled it beautifully.
And you also heard about Jones, the private detective your girlfriend hired?
Oh, sure. Listen, don't worry about that. I can handle Emily. She put me next to old man Kelso now, didn't she?
Yeah. And if Jones finds out you killed him?
Hey, I already told you, I didn't kill anybody. I set a machine in motion. I cannot be responsible for it if it went out of control.
Chuck, you said this was just going to be a ripoff. I did not plan on becoming involved in a murder.
Baby, it couldn't be helped. Kelso was going to nail us. I had to put a stop to it, right?
I guess so.
Hey, come on, baby. We both vowed by the time we're 40, we're going to be rich, right? Now, you have a few years leeway on me, but you don't want to see old Chucky boy in his dotage before I have a chance to put my feet up on the veranda in Mallorca. Now, do you?
Mallorca? I thought we were buying a hotel in Tahiti.
What, you don't like Mallorca?
No, but what happened to Tahiti?
What, do you want to make something out of it? Come on, put him up. Come on, I'll punch you out, man.
I thought we were going to Tahiti.
Hey, look back.
All right, okay, it's Mallorca.
It's Mallorca, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hey, you know something? I've always had good luck with guys with glasses. Boom, huh? Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you pick out all the broads. You know why? They go for your style, all innocence on the outside, but inside, boom, huh?
Hello. You fellas are a little lax with security, aren't you?
Now, why should two legitimate businessmen like us worry about security? How are you, Mr. Griffith?
Well, I'm fine. If you boys got the merchandise.
Have we got the merchandise? Come on.
Impressed. Very impressed. I think my overseas customers are going to be very, very pleased.
Well, that's fine. Is this our money?
Well, if I can be sure there's no way to trace this stuff.
Brian, tell him.
Well, even if it were, there wouldn't make any difference. You see, every item here is covered by a paid invoice at Kelso Manufacturing.
How did you manage that?
Genius. Pure genius. My friend here can make a computer do tricks that only Einstein can appreciate.
It's not that difficult, really. Once I was able to break the Kelso programming code, it was a very simple matter. See, Chuck feeds in the orders from Ventnor, and the computer orders up programming automatically. Even handles deliveries.
Yeah, with the help of a little gadget that my modest friend here built.
But the most important thing is that the computer is signaled to recognize our bills as paid and print out accordingly. So within Kelso's automated accounting, the Ventnor account appears as any normal business transaction.
You're too modest. That is genius.
Hey, this is only $100,000. Now, I know this stuff is worth at least $300,000.
And when our trucks roll in here tomorrow, we will be picking up the other $200,000 in risk.
But we had made plans.
I know you made plans. Now, listen, I like you boys. You're bright, you're clean, you haven't got any records. And you got a whole new angle here. Now, do you want to make some real money? I'm talking about $500,000.
Sure.
Then you bring me electrical components. All kinds, any kind, I don't care. That market is wide open.
We'll do it. You can depend on us.
Chuck, I don't know.
Doesn't your computer handle Burleson Electronics?
Yes, but it's an entirely different programming code.
Brian, I know you can break that code. We'll open up a new warehouse, a new company. It'll run as smooth as silk. Yeah, you got yourself a deal.
Good.
What you see here is only the tip of the iceberg. Actually, Charlie occupies another 8 floors.
Charlie?
C for Clarion, C for Charlie.
Very impressive. Have you figured out yet how Charlie activated the crane out at Kelso Manufacturing?
Well, our lab people are still looking at that terminal connector, but while it's possible that it was the culprit, I'd bet against it.
Dr. Lincoln, is there any other way it could have been done?
Well, it's a baffler. It would require access to the computer. That means that somebody would have to have the specific binary code for the Kelso program.
Now, hold on, I can't make heads or tails out of that.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Heads or tails in an infinite series of sequences. Here, let me show you. You see, each company has its own individual coded information, which is stored in hundreds of tapes and packs and distributed throughout the unit.
That would send a Greyhound running for cover.
That's Charlie speaking.
Oh, I guess I didn't get his message.
Well, he's saying, who are you? Now, you answer by entering your secret number. That number is your password. If you have the right number, he says, oh, yes, I recognize you. What can I do for you? But if you don't, he won't talk to you.
I see. In order to get anywhere, you have to talk his language.
Exactly. And each program has an entirely different language. So you see what the odds are against anyone jumping the system.
Oh, Mr. Elder, we're just on the way over to your office.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Mr. Jones feels that Charlie's untrustworthy.
Oh, no, I just feel that possibly he swapped stories with the wrong crowd.
Well, you explained to Mr. Jones that all our programs are designed by independent programmers?
Oh, yes.
You see, the codes are secure even from our people here. They can't be broken.
That's what the doctor said. But a few years ago, people were saying the same thing about the DNA molecule. Now chemists read it like a book.
O'Brien's right. The chances are less than 1 in a million.
You see, you have to remember something, Mr. Jones. Charlie does not make mistakes.
He made a big one at Kelso. There was a man killed. Dr. Lincoln says anybody could have done it if he were able to talk to Charlie.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave the science fiction to you gentlemen. I'm late for a meeting. Excuse me.
Seems like a bright young man.
The best math mind that ever graduated from Grover Institute.
You suppose he could decipher one of those programs if he had to?
Maybe with time. I know if we had to do it, he's the man I'd put on it.
Have you any idea what he was doing the night Kelso died?
Is that a detective's question?
It's my line of business.
Well, Mr. Jones, I'm happy to tell you that Brian was having dinner that evening with me and my wife. He's a fine young man.
I'm sure he
Hi, honey. How you doing?
I just got your call. Why didn't you tell me you were leaving?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but I've been talking to the Burleson people for a long time now. When the opportunity came up, I grabbed it. It's a big step forward.
But you didn't have to leave. I would have spoken to someone here.
Hey, that's not my style. When I come to you, I want to be on my own 2 feet.
What would this mean to us?
Honey, I'm changing jobs, not my life. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, darling. Bye.
Summers.
It's Brian, Chuck. That private investigator Jones has been nosing around Clarion all morning. I think he's onto something.
Hold on a second. Now, listen, he can't cause us any trouble. Everything is clean.
What about the warehouse? If you should trace those deliveries to the warehouse, he could get us.
Not a chance. The warehouse is empty. Now, if it'll make you feel any better, I'll go down and double-check myself after work.
Yes, I'd feel a lot better.
Now, just relax. I want you to concentrate on breaking the Burleson Code. Everything there is go. Go, go, go. All the way to Mallorca, right? Okay, later.
Your hunch was right. There were discrepancies between Kelso's deposits and their paid accounts.
That's what I thought. That's the only way they could have been losing money. How many companies involved?
Only one, Ventnor Machinery, but they made purchases of over $300,000. What I don't understand is how the computer indicated that their bills were paid.
Was there an address on those deliveries?
I'm sorry, I didn't have enough time to find out. Shipping should have it.
I better check into that.
I thought you were going to buy me lunch.
Take it out of petty cash.
Alone again.
Anybody home? All right, whoever's up there, come out where I can see you.
Chucky, now you promised me champagne. Now you know your Vera girl can't drink anything but champagne.
Now, Vera girl, it's on its way. You keep it in gear and it'll be here. Oh, here we are. I'll be right with you. Hang on.
So bonito.
Come in, come in. I've been worried about you. Listen, did you break the ballistic code?
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Okay, fine. We're right on schedule. I've opened up the new warehouse. You know where we are now? Stonehurst Industries. All right. Yeah, now wait till you meet the girls. You're gonna love them.
Hi. Hello.
All right. Now, I want you to meet a very good friend of mine, Vera Alice. I want you to meet the genius, Brian.
How are you? Oh, gee, cute.
Didn't I tell you? Now, you take real good care of my man here, huh? Vera and I are gonna go get some ice, and I want to fix you up a little drink.
You've got plenty of ice.
Honey, we defrost the icebox, huh?
Well, but you know...
I don't want to hear about
no,
it.
Put me down, silly. Put me down, silly. Put me down.
Excuse me.
Well, that Chucky's sure card, ain't he?
Yes, he's very good with people.
You're kind of shy, ain't you?
No. Well, yes, I guess I am a little bit.
You don't need to be. I mean, not around me. Ooh. I mean, there's nothing I like better than a good party. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's very nice.
You bet it is. Listen, you want to dance?
No, I don't think so, thank you.
I bet you don't know how to dance, do you? I'll teach you how to dance. I'll bet Prude Alice can teach you how to do a lot of things. Come on, dance with me. Come on.
No, thank you.
Come on, I want to dance.
No.
Come on, it's fun.
Please.
Come on, dance
Please.
with me. Come on and
Please.
dance. I love to dance.
Please, I don't want to.
Well, what's the matter with you anyways? You think you're special or something?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm very sorry.
Well, now, how you kids getting along, huh?
I'll bet you're having fun. Your friend here's playing awfully hard to get. Where'd you find him anyway? Under a rock?
Chuck, I need to talk to you.
Honey, our friend here's been under a tremendous strain. Alice, come on, baby. Take us out by the pool. I'll be right out. Everything will be cool. Have a drink, okay? Everything's cool. Come on, have a drink. Hey, what is it with you? Alice is a very sharp chick.
I can't talk to her. I don't know. I don't know. She's just... I thought we were risking our necks for something different, that's all.
What do you want, Madam Curry in the middle of what we got going?
If I could just talk to her, it'd be different.
Oh, champagne's here.
Darling. Hi. You didn't call. I thought we were going to go out and celebrate the new job, you know, and go to dinner. But I see you've already got other company.
But I can explain all this.
Well, I don't think an explanation's necessary. Very foolish, that's all. I'm sorry if I've interrupted anything.
Yeah, but Emily. Oh, well, it's better this way anyway. It just clears the air. She was no use to us anyway, right? Hey, boom.
I think I'd better go.
Oh, Brian, what? The party's just getting started.
Not tonight.
What about the coat, huh? I'll call you tomorrow.
Sure. Tomorrow.
Ventnor Machinery? Yeah, I remember those two.
There were two?
Yeah, the one fella, tall, husky, good-looking. Simpson, I think he said his name was, did all the talking. Said they wanted this warehouse.
Do you recall the other one's name?
No. Didn't mention it. Sure wasn't the type you'd expect in that business, though.
How so, Mr. Greening?
You know, he seemed like he belonged more in his mother's apron string. Couldn't have been more than 30. Little guy. I remember he had a funny way of filling with his glasses every now and then.
Exactly what way was that?
You know, some people are constantly pushing them back in their nose like they're going to fall off. Well, he had a funny way. Like, salute. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm afraid I know exactly what you mean.
Well, look at this. I'm getting luckier than a 5-footed rabbit. I was just on my way up to see you.
Well, I only have 20 minutes left for lunch, Mr. Jones. Perhaps later.
Well, I eat very fast. What if I just tag along? I'll even buy.
I'm sorry. I have some thinking to do.
Yes, I'll just bet you have. Maybe it'd be to your advantage if we had a talk first. Unless you actually killed Beck Kelso.
I don't know what you're talking about. I spent that evening with Dr. Lincoln.
I know. Mr. Greening at the real estate office said you had a partner, a man named Simpson. Want to tell me his real name?
Simpson? I don't know any Simpson or Greening.
Mr. Greening is the man who rented you the warehouse. He described you to a T. All he has to do is verify that identification, and police will be here to pick you up. Even a young possum knows enough to tell when it's been treed. He even mentioned that.
What?
That way you have of fiddling with your glasses when you're nervous.
Well, I doubt if I'm the only person with that particular idiosyncrasy, Mr. Jones.
You probably aren't. But you're the only one capable of arranging that theft at the Kelso place. And with that goes a charge of murder. And I don't think that was your idea.
If you have something, Mr. Jones, evidence, I suggest you take it to the police.
Your friend tell you he tried to kill me yesterday? I thought not. I want his name, Brian.
I told you I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I got part of it. I'll get the rest. Shame a talented young fella like you spend the rest of his life behind bars. Think about that while you're enjoying your lunch.
Sit down, I'll make you a drink.
Why didn't you tell me you tried to kill Barnaby Jones?
Who told you that?
He did. He's got us, Chuck. He knows about everything. He talked to that man who rented us the warehouse, Mr. Greening.
Did he mention me?
No, not by name.
I should have killed him when I had the chance to.
That's really the way you think, isn't it? Another murder means nothing. I should have known this is where we were headed when you killed Kelso.
Brian, you and I are in this together.
Not me. Not me. I'm getting out tonight.
Hey, you can't quit now. The first big delivery went out to the new warehouse today. Brian, Jones doesn't know anything about the Burleson operation. All you gotta do is lay low for a couple of days, and everything we work for will come true.
Like Mallorca?
Hey, Mallorca, why not?
Because it's a lie. Like everything else you put out. You use people, Chuck. You don't care. Like that girl last night, Emily. You just don't care.
Wait a minute, little buddy. Don't you be saying something that you're going to be sorry for.
I'm not going to be sorry for anything because I have made up my mind. It's like you said, it's we. We are going to go to the police together.
Brian, use your
And
head.
If you don't go with me, I will do it by myself. I mean it.
Hey, now, I'm not going to blow the biggest chance of my life for some sniveling little four-eyed punk that's lost his nerve.
We'll see who loses his nerve when I tell the police everything I know. Let go, Chuck. Hey, listen.
Said let go of me! Now will you leave me alone?
You discovered who betrayed my father?
2 men were using the new computer system to rob your father blind. I got a line on one of them, but unfortunately, he died last night.
Well, sit down.
Do you recall ever seeing this man? Do you know him?
I've seen him
Where?
with Chuck.
Chuck?
Chuck Summers. He used to work for my father. But he couldn't have had anything to do with Mac's death. They were the best of friends. Besides, he was with me that night.
It was the night of the birthday supper.
Yes.
Did he leave you at any time during that evening?
No. Oh, wait, yes, he did. He went to the car to get my gift. But that couldn't have taken more than 5 minutes.
Where can I find Chuck Summers?
Well, we've broken up, and he no longer works for the company. He's at Burleson Electronics now.
You have a picture of him?
Yes, I do.
I'll get this back to you.
From the look on your face, I have a feeling I may not want it back.
Yeah, I remember this dude. Think back. Did you see him last Tuesday about 8 o'clock?
Yeah, he took a briefcase out of his car and went to that phone booth over there.
You sure? He was supposed to be picking up a birthday present.
Right on. When he finished his call, he took the case back to the car and copped a small package. Then he took it inside. Need any help to you?
I'd say you're right on.
Anytime, my man, anytime.
What in the world is that?
Betty, you may just be looking at the most complicated trigger ever used to kill a man.
What?
Dial that number.
What is it?
This is a portable computer terminal. With a gadget like this, Chuck Summers could have killed Kelso without leaving the restaurant parking lot.
How?
He could have activated that crane from any phone booth like this.
Then it wasn't a short found in the computer terminal.
I don't think so. I think that Brian did that little piece of hanky-panky after the fact.
And Summers has the perfect alibi.
Not if I can tie him to the Kelso theft. I think they're pulling the same stunt over at Burleson Electronics. All I have to do is prove it.
With a little help from your friend Charlie?
Yes. Call Dr. Lincoln at that number. Tell him I need a search of all Burleson sales over the last few days. Tell him I'll be right over.
It shouldn't take long now. We've programmed selectively to take accounts according to size and delivery techniques. We've encoded our invoice payments directly from the deposit account records. Should have your baby any second.
How close will you be able to come?
Closer than I did with Brian. I'm afraid I feel partly responsible.
It's only human. Charlie's the only one around here who makes judgments without emotion.
Thank you. Well, I see it, but I still don't believe it. Stonehurst Industries. Over $400,000 in sales mark paid, not a penny in the corresponding deposit account.
That's terrific. Really terrific. I'm very proud of you, Chuck. Now, this is the way to do business. I must say, this time you boys really outdid yourselves.
Hey, let's cut the talk. Now, if you're satisfied, I'll take the bread.
Sure. Remember, there's a lot more where that came from.
Mr. Griffith, I'm sorry, but this will be the last shipment.
What are you talking about?
That's right.
Now, listen, I told you I like you boys. Why, this is chicken feed compared to what it can be.
Summers? Why don't you tell him you killed the chicken that lays the golden egg?
Now, who's he?
He's a private detective. We'll have to get rid of him.
That's not beyond my experience.
You two don't think I'm stupid enough to have come in here by myself, do you?
Get out, Chuck! Get out!
Hold it, you!
Where's Joe? He's inside.
Put it down, son. I rarely miss at this distance.
I thought I told you to take it easy.
I think you'll find the contents of these boxes interesting. Mr. Summers will fill you in on what you need to know, and if he won't, call me. I got a friend named Charlie.
Charlie? What are you talking about?